Brady! Brady! There's a piece of his brain on the wall. Holy shit.
On March 4th, 2017, in Vinton Township, Michigan, an ordinary hangout between two teenage friends takes a sudden, deadly turn. By the night's end, one life would be tragically cut short, and 16-year-old Abdu Akl would be left to face the consequences. As investigators work to understand what happened between them, shocking patterns of behavior begin to surface, leaving them grappling with how so many glaring warning signs had been missed.
All right, new bit.
At approximately 11 p.m., Genesee County 911 dispatchers respond to a frantic call from 16-year-old Abdu, who confesses to committing a horrifying act.
Oh, my God, now. Hello? Ma'am, hello? Please, I accidentally my friend.
Okay, what happened?
Ma'am, I accidentally my friend.
What did you do?
Get out! You guys, get out! Oh my God.
What is your name?
Ma'am, I'm at Abdu. He's dead.
Officers arrive to find Abdu in a panicked state, his hands and shirt covered in blood, with a recently fired handgun nearby. Abdu is handcuffed and placed in the back of a police cruiser, but the realization of what he's done quickly takes its toll, sending him spiraling into an intense emotional breakdown.
Sir, please tell him I love him. Sir, please. Sir, I'm so scared. I'm so scared right now. I just shot somebody in the head. Please don't shoot my family. Please don't shoot anybody. There's nobody to be shot.
More details from the 911 call reveal Abdu's frantic explanation and the chaos that erupted soon after.
How did you kill him?
I accidentally pointed a gun at him and pulled the trigger.
An accidental headshot. Okay.
Ma'am, he's still breathing. Ma'am!
Is he still breathing?
He's still breathing. There's a piece of his brain on the wall. Holy.
Officers enter the home and locate the victim, 18-year-old Brady Morris, lying on his side on Abdu's bedroom floor, still breathing.
Sir, I don't know what I did. He needs to know. I tried to give him out the mouth. I pointed a gun at his head and pulled the trigger.
Relax. Hey, stop. Stop.
Preach. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It was an accident.
No, I don't see how that's an accident. Like,
because he said it was.
No, if oh my God.
Sorry.
Just if you're not trying to defend yourself, if you're
sorry, accident. Sorry, accident.
Maybe it's because of the classes that I took. Like they really hammer that shit in your head like a bullet, and they really emphasize on the fact that the only time your finger is gonna be in that thing is because you're firing. You're shooting. You have the intention of shooting. You never point it at nobody. Hands on the finger on the trigger or not. You have to treat it like it's a loaded gun. It was.
We get it. You're so trigger responsible.
But I have to be.
Gun safety.
I have to be.
So you never had any accidents?
Nah, bro. Nah.
You never accidentally?
Nope.
Not with one in the chamber?
Nope.
What about sideways?
Not even sideways, bro. Pointing at someone? Nah. That's the...
He's 16. He's 16, bro.
Yeah, he's 16.
You know.
Why is he having a gun at 16?
Because of America.
Investigators are tasked with uncovering the truth. They begin to collect evidence, first securing the firearm used to shoot Brady. With the possibility that the firearm may have belonged to Abdu's parents, investigators begin to question them both. In an interview with police, Abdu's father Ahmed claims the firearms found in the home belonged to him. As for why they weren't secured, he explains that his safe had been broken into many years ago. But in a shocking twist, it was all quickly determined that the firearm used to shoot Brady was not one of the stolen firearms, nor did it belong to Abdu's parents, raising unnerving questions about its origins. However, both of Abdu's parents adamantly insist that Abdu never owned any guns of his own, their firm denial adding another layer of mystery to the unfolding investigation.
Where the you at? Where the y'all at? Y'all pussy ain't about no action, man. No back, no action type pussy.
Damn.
I felt bad for a second. Now, not so much.
Wait, that household don't match that accent. That's crazy. That vernacular. I ain't never heard that shit behind a gated community. My guy, you live in like a 7-bedroom home. You ain't from the south side of Chicago. Why are you talking like that?
Internet.
Okay, so this guy's like a wannabe gangster. He's one of them. He's that Corey LeRae. He's that, oh yeah, I be shooting out here at these niggas, but you hit the keypad to come find me. It's like, come on, bro. Corey LeRae?
Corey LeRae.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard Corey. I was like, what
Corey LeRae? No.
No.
Just hearing the way this goofy ass.
No.
Okay, so you were just waving around guns online all the time? Okay, interesting.
Officers bring Abdu to the station for interrogation. In the meantime, they seize his cell phone and quickly stumble upon dozens of video recordings, unaware of the dreadful truths they'll soon witness. As they dive into the footage, disturbing glimpses of Abdu's relationships with the victim, Brady, and his friends emerge.
Gang, gang.
What was that shit you say? Play stupid games.
Winning stupid prizes. This side, the man said gang gang. The man said gang gang.
No, he said you ain't gang gang.
The man said gang gang. No. Not after seeing that house. Absolutely not, sir. If you got a driveway longer and larger than most people's average homes,
That's not gang gang. That's like group.
yeah. Yeah. My guy.
Or more cornucopia.
Yo, your parents did too well for you to go out here and be pretend gangster. That's crazy. I hate these guys who imitate gangsters and try to live this. I hate the people who live it for real too. I think they fucking stupid. But the dudes who are living and wear this aesthetic, it's got to be the corniest shit. It's got to be the corny. Like, bro, nobody believe in you. And you know what? All that gang shit you talk, the moment you fired and you pressed on that trigger, you sound like a bitch.
Sir, please tell him I love him. Sir, please. Sir, I'm so scared. I'm so scared right now. I just shot somebody in the head.
That's because who you really are. Behind all this, yeah, gang. Ah! Yeah, because that's what it does to actually do this shit. You're not about that life. Me seeing those videos, if I'm on that jury, ooh, hey, you lucky I ain't on that jury, boy. That's all I need to see. You better have fucking an angel come down who was sitting in the room and watched you do it accidentally. I don't even know how you do it accidentally. You must have pressed it on the floor and that shit ricocheted him in his head.
You was playing out a whole video clip, and then after that, you empty the clip.
But this goes to show you, these young people who are online, they really watching. They imitating. From that little girl who did the 911 prank to this goofy ass who's doing that gang stuff. It don't matter what their circumstances are. It don't matter. If it's cool enough, they gonna imitate it. The crazy part is that kids this young have access to these guns and can wave it around and their parents don't even know.
To further explore possible motivations that may have resulted in the horrific crime, investigators identify two friends from the videos, Keegan and Devin, and quickly bring them in for questioning.
Ain't no way you saying gang with niggas in your gang called Keegan and Devin.
Keegan, Devin, and Brady. Keegan, Devin, Brady, and Abdu.
Yo, you know we the Uptown Crips, you know what I'm saying? Right from behind our gated community, we be shooting at them bloods, letting them know, hey man, on this side of the fence, our Amazon delivery drivers come in with gold crusted rims, you feel me? Like different out here. Oh, you think you better than us, nigga? I got 2 maids. How many maids you got, bitch ass nigga? Oh, you think you better than me? Yeah, my spoon's made of diamonds. What about you, motherfucker? You think you hard? Bro, you ain't even see me on my rollerblades. Yeah, we roll out here in our neighborhood safely. Fuck you talking about?
What you mean? They see me rolling.
Hey, nigga, what'd you say about me? Come on, bro. Y'all probably skating on 4 wheels too, just having a good old merry time dancing and shit. Shut your ass up. Brady, Keegan, and Devin.
According to both friends, Abdu not only kept multiple firearms in his room, but on occasion would fire them inside the house.
Alright, boy. Feeling hype as you know what I'm saying? Heated.
What is he shooting to? Is it like a dirt?
It's like a
dirt hole?
It's like a dirt hole. It's like if he doesn't have a basement and there's a trap. You know what I mean? It looks like that.
We had discharge bays because sometimes people have negligent discharges. So what they would do before you ever went back into the fob is you would take your rifle after doing a patrol. You would stick your rifle into the fob. You would fire. You would first check it to make sure there's nothing in chamber. Then you would click it once. And if you got caught discharging at that point, you'd still be reprimanded, right? That's kind of similar. And it was kind of like, I think it's filled with a sand or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. So I guess like this is probably a safe thing. I don't know about the logistics of this thing because we had like, it was like a cutout. You had to stick your muzzle into it and essentially like.
That's for what? After an exercise?
Yeah, like if you go on a patrol, for example, with your weapon, obviously you're patrolling, you're looking for enemies. When you come back to the fob, they don't let you just come in with your weapon.
No.
You have to go to the thing, do your discharge routine. So essentially you go, you clock it, you check inside, there's nothing in the chamber,
Yeah.
then you fire. Some people would get caught like that because they would think it's empty, they didn't really properly check, and then they would shoot and it would go off. It would make a noise. Obviously people would come, you get in trouble. That's how you get your training done. You'd be heavily reprimanded.
Yeah.
Because you're not supposed to, you're supposed to
You're
properly
supposed to check. It means that you didn't check properly.
It makes me think of that a little bit because he's going into but I don't know if that's actually safe.
It's not. Well, he's firing to the ground. You can hit a rock, ricochet.
Okay.
So legally in Canada, whenever we have metal, we have to be standing. It has to be 10 meters. He's right there. There could be a ricochet.
Okay.
It could come back to him. That's very dangerous what he's doing right now.
Okay.
It's not something that is made for that. It's just a trap.
All right. It looks like there's a bunch of shit in there. There's like metal.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of stuff.
Like it's under his.
Is he holding? Oh wow.
It's not a shotgun.
That's not a shotgun. Looks like it's rifles. That doesn't look like a shotty. There's no way you're holding a shotty with two hands, each one hand like that.
Oh, you could, but
Not at his size.
not his size.
That kickback would have fucked him up.
All right. New bit.
That's 22. That's a 22 magazine.
According to them, his many targets would include furniture, the floorboard, and even the crawl space beneath his family home.
Crawl space.
While one mystery remains elusive, another is solved when Keegan makes the sudden, startling admission that he knows exactly where the firearm came from. Keegan temporarily traded it to Abdu in exchange for an iPad, setting in motion the unthinkable tragedy that would happen soon after.
Go, Snapchat.
During interrogation, Abdu would finally reveal exactly what transpired, but his harrowing reasons for pulling the trigger would leave everyone stunned.
Not me. Sounds like he's an idiot who likes pulling the trigger around his friends. And I'm betting a good grand that he probably was just shooting around him like he normally likes to do. And he ended up hitting him.
That's what I think. When he was trying to hit next to his head and he hit him.
Yeah.
The gun was empty. I was just around with it. Then he gave me the bullet.
When did he give you the bullet?
He gave me the bullet. I put it in the clip. Then I went to the bathroom, played with the gun, and cocked it back. He went back, radiated. I forgot completely that I cocked a bullet in there. Then he even gave me a bullet.
So he just gave you the bullet. You went to the bathroom, came right back.
Yeah, and I shot him in the head, dude, like a dog.
Not stunned. Not stunned at all.
I'm a stupid. Why?
You recording me because you're stupid because you have a pistol on you.
I don't have.
Show the camera your pistol. Show it. Show it. Yeah, see that? That's what you're gonna do. Don't take it with you.
At the hospital, just an hour after the tragedy struck, 18-year-old Brady Morris was pronounced deceased. The cause of death was a single gunshot wound to the head.
Y'all pussy. Got all these Glocks. Bikes, Glocks, hood. That's what's going on.
It's
Black.
bike Glocks wood, not hood. That's woods. Anyways.
What's up, nigga? You think you hard, nigga? You think you hard, nigga?
Well, you're touching me. I'm hard right now.
Yeah. But yeah. Okay. What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
You wanna talk some shit? My mom dropped me off here. Fuck you talking about? Fuck you talking about? I listen to Playboy Cardi and what?
He looks like he's about to start a stepping routine.
That's what I thought, bro.
He's about to.
Yeah, you just think because you black you better than me. But I like saying nigga.
You black too.
Not for this act out though.
Oh.
Yeah. So what's up?
So I'm sorry.
Talk your shit.
Where you from?
Yeah, talk that shit you was talking in the playground earlier.
What's your?
You didn't think I didn't see them TikToks? You didn't think I did't see them fucking Snapchats?
What's your hood?
You know.
No, I don't. What you repping? What hood you repping?
Aerial coat.
What's that? Napine? What was it?
Hey, listen. Listen, don't say no names. Don't snitch for the cameras.
I don't know.
Don't snitch for the cameras.
I
bet you won't repeat it.
No,
say it to my face.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What was I saying?
Because you know we about that gang. Me and Brady shoot up your whole neighborhood.
You about that gang?
I'll come by your mom's cottage and shoot that place up too.
And oh yeah?
Yeah. Oh, you want to be by the bonfire?
You and who?
Yeah.
That
melted marshmallows? Yeah, okay. We gonna melt some ass, that ass. Yeah, you want
you Devin?
You think
Brady?
you think you harder than me because y'all got a boat? We got a yacht, nigga. Yeah, we out here with all these 17-year-old hoes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? You bang like...
Sabrina, Trina, Katrina.
There ain't no Trina in there. Sabrina.
Michelle. Yo, don't mention my girlfriend's name ever again, bro. Yo, you disrespectful.
What you gonna do?
You disrespectful.
What you gonna do?
Yeah. You think because you black, you better than me?
What you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm part of the culture too.
Where?
Me, Drake, everybody.
What's going on? That's what's going on. And the black guy. Alright. New bitch.
Oh my God!
They included that on purpose.
No. You remember what you said about the 12-gauge gun? Holding it with one hand?
Yeah.
And you said, no, that size? He dropped it on the shot.
Listen, I might be Canadian, but I know a little bit about guns. You not his size. He's not holding shotties with one hand. He's not doing that.
Abdu Akl was charged with 1 count of open murder, 1 count of receiving and concealing a firearm, and 2 counts of felony firearm possession. He was denied bond and sent to the Genesee Valley Regional Center in Flint, Michigan. On August 13, 2017, Abdu pleaded guilty to an amended charge of manslaughter, as well as felony possession of firearms. He was sentenced to 57 to 180 months in prison, including a mandatory 2-year sentence for the firearm charge.
It's like 4 years.
No, that's like 10 years.
In 2020, he was
80?
12 months out of a year. If 57, that's 5 years.
Yeah, to 180.
Yeah.
5 to 10.
Look, because maybe there's a killing involved, maybe they'll give him the maximum, but because he's young, maybe that's mitigating circumstances. I don't know. We'll see.
At the time of his sentencing in 2020, he was credited for the 3 years and 6 months he'd already served. He was paroled on December 5th, 2023, at the age of 23, after serving a total of 6 years and 9 months behind bars.
So he was out in 6 years. He didn't do much time.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, this is a big parenting failure. It's a big child failure, but there's also a big parenting failure. How do you not know what your kid be up to when it comes to all these? They're doing it in your house. They're firing these guns. I'm sorry. That's crazy. You got all these kids rolling through. You don't know what these kids are about. You don't know what your child's friends are like. I don't know. To me, it's a bit odd. It sounds like these guys were friends for a long time and doing all this firearm stuff. So that's a parenting failure in one, but that's also, on the kid. Fuck it. But yo, listen, this is just more and more evidence for me that kids should never have access to cell phones before the age of 16, 17. Because truly, the things they be watching online, how it negatively influences them is insane. It is crazy.
I think reducing the time is.
And his parents had no idea. They had no idea he owned guns. They had no idea what he was doing. And he was doing it inside their house, firing at the furniture. Like, the mom never went downstairs and didn't see no bullet holes. Like, no, that's an ultimate parent L. I understand parents are not responsible for everything their kids do.
But firing in the house.
Come on. And then they had the audacity to tell police he don't got no guns. Like, okay.
But it's not the audacity. They really didn't know.
Who broke into that locker with the firearms? You think somebody broke into that gated community for their guns? No. Somebody broke into that community was the kid. And he probably traded the guns with the other ones. American culture is just built different. The way y'all be letting kids have access to guns is wild. Like, I know there's a lot of responsible gun owners. And salute to you.
Yep.
But there's just too many idiots like that. And they end up killing other people's kids. It's not like the other kid was safe either because he was hanging out with this kid knowing he was a dumbass. But tragedy all around. You think the kid should have done more time?
I don't know. I think the 6 years messed up. His life is over. It's not over, but it's going to be very hard to navigate around life with that much of a heavy case on you. They're going to do a background check on you. They're going to find that for what? Manslaughter. Ooh, you a killer, huh? They could look into the case. It's right there.
Did you see his parents' home? And they're Arab, so they're probably from one of them rich spots. They probably take him somewhere else and he's going to be just fine. That kid not going to suffer after he's out. Not really.
I doubt it.
Maybe he's going to have some issues traveling, but he go to some of them countries. Don't give a fuck about your criminal record. He'll be fine.
Sure.
His parents are loaded. That house was crazy rich. That house was a multi-million-dollar house. That was a big...
I didn't see the house.
Yeah, but I digress. Let us know what y'all think in the comments below. Y'all agree with the sentence? You don't? What do you think about this case? I want to hear from you.